Jasek here with Stonelink Property Management, and it's another installation of 5 with Frank. Frank Rubino, Stonelink's own licensed real estate broker, leasing agent, rent setter extraordinaire. Frank, how was your Thanksgiving?
It's pretty good. A lot of protein, a lot of turkey.
Good.
Yeah. How about yourself?
I know you're all about the proteins. You get
All
stacked.
about the protein. Yeah.
No, that's it translates to the gym. Clearly, I don't hit the gym, so it doesn't matter that much. It was good. It was good. Family, friends, the whole bit. So let's talk about the market. Let's see what's going on. How'd you do in November this year?
November we had 24.
24.
Leases, yeah.
Another
lower month.
yeah.
Lower than expectations.
Yeah, it was. You were looking at doing shallow 30s. So what happened?
Well, it's getting colder out.
Yep.
All right. The holiday week didn't help us the way the Thanksgiving fell.
Yep.
Because kind of after that, everybody's still stuffed from the holidays and thinking about Christmas right away. You didn't really have that week gap in between because the holiday was a little bit later. So you get the days ahead of the holiday and the days after the holiday that kind of are a wash.
Got it.
That's what happened.
Yeah. It's funny how even those little things that you wouldn't think about affect how much renting goes on.
Correct.
Yeah. So what are you looking at for December right now?
So last December we did 31 units.
Okay.
31
31 days.
Yeah,
31 days. Yep.
Yeah,
Sure. One a day. And what about this year? What do you think?
So this year, I'm going to think we're going to go a little bit lighter.
Okay.
I hope I'm wrong.
Yep.
I hope I can at least get 31. We never want to go lower. Always want to try to beat our number.
Sure, of course.
It's just the goals I always set for myself and the company. I'm seeing it, the colder weather now, we might see more of recent years minus last year. Last year was pretty hyped up.
Yep.
Things were still renting hand over fist. And now I'm seeing it slow down in these colder months, and not necessarily slow down from our activity standpoint,
right,
but the actual yeses. Let me take this apartment. It's colder. No one wants to move a couch in December.
Yeah, that makes sense. And it's reflecting what we're seeing nationally. All the reports that I'm seeing, things are slowing down. So what are the hotter ones? What are are we still in the single family flying or single beds flying out the door? What are you seeing? What's the trend?
I'm seeing, so the national average from what I'm seeing here is Rhode Island is still end over end up 2% in rental prices for that Class C property.
Sure.
All right. So we're still seeing prices go up a little bit, but not as much as I've been used to in the last couple of years.
Sure.
So what you're seeing is, yes, a lot of one bedrooms, a lot of single people, single parents moving, stuff like that.
Sure.
People moving for jobs.
Yep.
Seen that a lot. A lot of January 1 set up already.
Good.
I think we have 8 or 9 already rented for this month. So it's been a strong start to December.
Sure.
I'd like to hopefully see that improve and get up over the 31 mark. I'm anticipating it slowing down after maybe the 19th.
Okay.
20th of the month.
Yeah. Everybody gets into Christmas mode.
Christmas,
sure.
New Year's, all that.
Yeah.
I'm going to see more people wanting to move that have to move.
Got it. All right. So for this month's tip, you and I have talked about this, but maybe not everybody understands this. Let's talk about balancing vacancy with setting rents. What's your strategy when you're setting rents with vacancies?
So my strategy is this: like, I might go to an owner and recommend to them, hey, this property here, let's use around say 1,500.
Sure.
Okay. I recommend we list this property at 1,500. A lot of times owners come back to me, well, I thought it was going to be worth more. Owners always tend to think their property is worth more than the actual market bears.
Sure.
They see a high-priced property on Zillow and think their property compares to that, when really they got to look at the time on market.
Let me ask you this. You ever find a print check button on Zillow? I've never found one of
those. Never. I do have Zillow asking for money, though, if I want to
they're asking for checks, but
they
you
want
can't,
money.
you can't print one.
They're not
from
giving us it. So anyways, that $1,500 example, I might have an owner that says, hey, Frank, I want to list it for $1,600.
Right.
Okay. Recommended 15. You want 16. You can certainly try this number. It might take longer to rent at that price. What are your objectives? How quickly do you have to rent this? Oh, I got time. Okay. So we're going to list it for $1,600. Well, say we don't rent it for this month, December, and all of a sudden I'm renting it in January for a February 1st move-in. Well, ideally it would have been great to get somebody in for January 1st. Right. But say I rent it for $1,600, but it's a February 1st move-in. You just lost a month's worth of rent. I could have got that rent at $1,500. You wanted to chase that extra 100. So yes, you gained $1,200 throughout the course of 12 months in the year.
Sure.
But you lost $1,500 because of that 1 month's rent.
Right. So the strategy on here is what you're saying is big picture. ultimate return on the investment, and not just looking in the micro. You got to look at the annual.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good. Well, hey, look, this is Five with Frank. Another great piece of information. Frank, thanks for having this. I hope that this holiday season is good for you and good for everybody here. If you're interested in just leasing and utilizing our leasing services, Frank is available for lease up services only. Of course, if you want to talk to me about full service property management, we're here for you at Stonelink Property Management. And happy holidays, everybody.